Timo Scheider is the glorious winner of the 8th round of the 2009 DTM season. 30,500 spectators in Barcelona, Spain saw a dream start of the DTM champion, who moved all the way up to the front from 5th on the grid and defended his lead until the finish. The order after the start: Kristensen in 2nd place from Di Resta, Tomczyk, Parfit and Ekström. Following an engine change after warm-up, Ralf Schumacher had to start from the back of the grid. After a great recovery, the Mercedes-Benz driver still made it into 13th place. There was a hot fight between the two lady racers in the field, Susie Stoddard and Catherine Legg. For Legg, this was already her 4th retirement in the 2009 season. Stoddard paid for her too harsh maneuver with a drive-through penalty that saw her eventually come home in 15th place. The following situation occurred after the 2 mandatory pit stops. The 3 Audis were dominantly leading the field. Paul Di Resta dropped back to 7th place. There was a spirited fight between the 2 title candidates, Gary Parfit in 4th and Matthias Ekström in 5th place. A duel that cost them both time and incurred Matthias Ekström a warning.
My race was rather boring up to my 2nd stop when I rejoined behind Gary. My tires were new, whereas his were really old. He drove in a very defensive way, trying to hold on to his position.
It was a really intense fight. You know, if I couldn't make any mistake, I had to be on pushing 100% all the time. I was always on the limit, so it was a tough last 15 laps for sure.
Mercedes-Benz pilot Bruno Spengler took advantage of the situation and passed Ekström after a botched attempt to overtake Parfit. But all eyes were on Timo Scheider. After his 2nd victory of the season, he is in a perfect position to defend his title.
12 points are a comfortable lead, but anything can happen in the DTM. You shouldn't celebrate too early.
For Mercedes-Benz, the dream of the championship title already seems to be over with 2 races remaining.
I think that the championship is over. A margin of 14 points with only 2 races remaining is almost impossible to make up. Congratulations to Timo. Maybe a little bit early, but there is not much that can be done anymore. However, we want to continue staging good races.
Gute Rennen abliefern.
Timo Scheider's fellow Audi drivers completed the Audi Festival by finishing 2nd and 3rd.
The team really has done a tremendous job. It is a step into the right direction. We know that we still haven't won the championship. There are still 2 tough races remaining.
Es kommen noch 2 sehr schwere Rennen auf uns zu.
And here are the results at a glance. A 1-2-3 for Audi. Gary Parfit is the best placed Mercedes-Benz driver in 4th place. Alexandre Prémat scored his 1st point of the season as the best placed driver with a year-old car. Matthias Lauda scored an excellent 11th place in his home race. Jamie Green has to make do with 14th place. Looking at the driver standings, it becomes clear. With a margin of 12 points over Matthias Ekström and 14 over Gary Parfit, Timo Scheider can already put his bottle of champion champagne in the fridge. The DTM is heading towards the finish line. Scheider can already secure an early championship title at Dijon in France.